One second.
Yeah.
Let us also not forget Ram sir. Please, can we have a round of applause for him? We'll also give him the historic moment coin too, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us.
We're truly grateful for the time that you have spent with us, your support and your role in taking this movement forward. Everyone, let's give it up for all the press who are here, the storytellers behind the actual storytellers. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What started as a vision, as a dream in 2016 when I attended one of the training programs, where one of my mentors said that the world needs more teachers, the world needs more leaders. Today, this movie is to carry forward that flag of knowledge. So I stand before you here today with a heart full of emotions and gratitude to everyone watching this. Game of Change is not a movie. It is the start of a movement where we want to bring about the real stories of transformation that are happening. It's a movement that will impact the lives of countless people in many years to come. I first of all want to acknowledge and thank my spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. It's because of his blessing and his inspiration that I was able to build a community like this over the last 7 years. And I'm so proud to see all of the masters over here. Each of them have built a community of 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 people. And they never knew that they would be able to do something like this until they got into this ecosystem. So through this movie, we want to show to the world that there is another world, a world of learning, a world of progressing, a world where there is a more human-to-human connection, and especially now where there's so much of technology, there's so much of AI, all these things are growing. While the world is connected, most people are disconnected. They're living lonely lives. And this movie hopes to inspire people to be part of communities, and more importantly, inspire the next generation. The next generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they're all looking at the West, they're looking at YouTube, and they're looking at all different things. And they have a different foundation to what many of us have grown up with. And the intent of the Game of Change movie is to reconnect our next generation to our past, so that we can create a better future for India. We can create a better future for our families that are there. So this journey was not easy, because I was also a part of these training rooms as a student, and I continue to learn. And transitioning from being a student in the audience to actually now producing a movie has been one roller coaster ride. I never knew what it took to create a movie, and this is our humble attempt to create something for the next generation. So from narrating stories to researching every single detail, and from living each of these characters, like I've seen each one of them, each one of the masters who are featured in this movie, how they grew over the last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, how they have transformed as a person. And living that journey along with them has been a pride for me to see in each one of them. Now, I never knew I would be an actor, and I actually am not an actor, yes. But this whole journey has been very, very fulfilling in every way. You know, it taught me that when you reach the peak, then only then you can see how much it took to get there. And then there's the next peak after this. And each of these masters are going from one peak to the next peak to the next peak. And I think that's what's going to inspire the next generation and the students who are going to be there in our communities. So that's what authenticity means, seeing life from that elevated space of truth. And that exactly is what Game of Change represents. I'm extremely emotional right now because it's a historic moment for me, because my grandfather has always been my inspiration. I know that he's watching from above on this special day. It's an emotional moment even for us as a family. My wife has been my pillar of strength and support. We have gone through so much, and we hope that through this story we can inspire many others who will be going through whatever challenges. And this is just the beginning, because many more stories are being created through our communities. And Game of Change 2, what we have in mind, will be a much more sharper and a bolder version of Game of Change 1. We've started the process right now. We will be auditioning more people who will go through the entire transformative process, students in our communities. in the process of being the change that they want to see. So if they are a change maker, we want to spotlight those change makers on the silver screens through this kind of storytelling, and we will improve from one to the next part. I believe that this is the time where the world is so polarized. There's always fights. There's so many things happening in this world. We're living in a polarized world. I feel this activity or this mission that we are on is going to unify humanity. We have people from all different paths, religions, processes, backgrounds. They are actually coming to our community, and we are creating vibrant learning communities for people to make progress in their life, to support each other, to help each other, to grow with each other. And the way education is going to evolve is not so much about knowledge anymore. You can get knowledge on YouTube. You can get knowledge on ChatGPT. You can get knowledge in your fingertips. What we need more now is humanity. And for humanity to grow, we need community. And for community to grow, we need leaders like all of this. So I would like all of you to give a round of applause to all the masters, all the leaders over here. Thank you for making a difference over here. So I believe this is a time when the world has become more educated also about movie content. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 200% sure that from now on, there's a new way people will change by coming to movies and watching movies like this. Yes. Thank you. And I also want to say that let the world witness this historic moment. I'm hoping to see all of you soon, and together we can create cinema that doesn't just entertain, but it transforms lives. So this Game of Change is not just a Game of Change movie, but I feel it's a game that everybody is on now, where they're changing themselves, they're changing their families and their communities, and together we are changing the world, one soul at a time, one person at a time. I also want to thank all of you for being a part of this magical journey, because as a final note, I just want to say that India has always been the wisdom capital of the world. I mean, we've seen through history. But in the last 200-300 years, through industrialization, a lot of things have shifted. And now if each one of us get back to our roots and just step into the zone of leadership, I think we can bring back that lost glory that India had. The intent of this movie is to inspire every Indian to lead, teach, and inspire. And the second most important intent is to let the world come and learn from India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sid, for that and for making such a powerful movie. Every single day, most of the audience right now are non-stop watching Netflix. Like you rightly said, it's time to impact the way movies are seen in India. Let me welcome Meena Chabbria, who is an industry connector. She's been the powerhouse behind high-impact collaboration, bringing global leaders, ideas, and audiences together. A former marketing and media executive with stellar credentials from UCLA, Anderson, Micah. Okay, I should take the mic?
Yes.
Here. Thank you.
Are you done with the introduction?
Okay, let me complete my introduction. A former marketing and media executive with stellar credentials from UCLA, Anderson, Micah, and IIM, she brings sharp strategy and big vision to every project. And she has been instrumental in bringing this beautiful project to life. Let's give it up to Meena Chabbria.
Thank you. Mani, why don't you join us? Because the stage feels empty without Mani. We'll get you on stage. Anteke namaskara, correct? I'm just learning. Tamil nalla vera theriyum enakku. English supra theriyum. Hindi bahut achhi tarah se.
Let's welcome Vanita on stage. She's the spouse of Siddharth Rajsekar.
So, should I speak in English or Hindi, press? Telugu, I don't know.
Telugu, Mani can speak. You can give a crisp thing of the whole thing.
Yeah. English, okay. So, I've been marketing 2,000 plus movies in my career. And this is the first ever movie which is built on community based. And you will see, starting yesterday, we covered Bollywood. Today we are in Tollywood, and tomorrow we are in all the woods in the world will cover us because it's the mission we have. And it's very important to bring the message. Usually, ஒரு படம் நம்ம we make, then we'll have all the crew, cast, everything which is professionally hired, budget goes like skyrocket, and you have you take one person's inspiration and you start acting that. But here, the actors are real life, who have lived life, who have seen the change, who have made the change, and led by Siddharth. Of course, I'm also Siddharth's student, so I'm so proud that I didn't become a coach, but a co-producer.
Yeah.
There's a co there. So I just thought to myself, Ek is over now because it's so much of thing to do with ACHE if I had, so it's okay. So I'm a co-producer. It's amazing, and the response has been amazing, and you will see the movie in OTTs and cinemas very soon. The plan is on to bring it up in a commercial way. Part 2 will get to a proper movie, which is going to be 2 hours plus, and we will have a larger release in coming year. That's the mission I and Siddharth are carrying forward. And I'm sure Siddharth would like to add up one line for this. What do you think, Siddharth? Are we on?
Yes, we are on, and it's going to be very different. That's all I can say.
Yeah. And all the masters, are you on? Because it's GOC 2 now. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a blessed moment for me because somebody believed me back in 2008 when I was working as an assistant manager in Inox. And after 18 years, I think Siddharth believed in me, in the script, in the conversation, in the way we wanted to produce the movie. And Vani has been a pillar of support along with all the masters. And I feel I have an extended family to, kind of think how it is working out. Thank you all for the support. Media people, thank you. I really appreciate and really wanted to see that there is some authenticity we have got to this thing, and we really want to push this across. And Ram sir, you've been really a pillar of support. If you can stand up, and we'll give you a round of applause. Usually we don't, say this to the PRO. Sir, without you, I think Game of Change would have just been a game of small change, but you make it really big, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
you, thank
All the newses that you carried, thank you so much, sir. And yeah, up to Vanita.
Yeah, so it's definitely a historic moment for us as Sid and I. We've been in this journey of coaching and training, and I've been taking care of the finance part. But I'm not a coach. But having said that, I think this game of change, creating a movie, I know what goes behind creating a movie after producing one myself. It's easy to watch a movie and give a critical feedback about it, but the number of hours it has taken, I need to really thank Sidin and our creative producer Shivraj and the entire team. They've done a fabulous job. Having no background in film industry before, the way that they've brought out the stories, the people in this movie are not stories, they are real. They are real people, and their real, journey has been so beautifully brought about in this. And it's more inspiring for us to create more such stories, more such beautiful journeys. And may this be the start of creating a new way of the way people watch movies. It's not going to be entertainment only anymore. It's going to be inspiration as well. Thank you, Meena, for this. If not for you, we wouldn't have been able to do this. And thank you all the masters for giving us a reason why we did this. So thank you so much.
Harsh Dave, he's not just a speaker, he's a vibe. The heartbeat of every hall, the energy behind every flute. Founder of the Flute Gandharvas, Harsh blends ancient wisdom with modern storytelling to create soul-shifting experiences for his students. Let's welcome the master of the moments, Harsh Dave, onto the stage.
Hi everyone. So thank you for this opportunity. So yesterday when I was in Mumbai, I felt today I watched the movie because yesterday I was like very emotional, and today I really understood what the movie is all about. And I think I was very emotional, and we are simple teachers, we are simple coaches, but we made one guru, that is Siddharth, and he is like made us celebrities, what I can say. But today, when it was all clappings going on, but I could hear universe saying me, it's not just clapping, it's more responsibilities, it's more work we have to do, and we have to be stay humble, stay grounded, and heal as many people. So universe was asking tough questions. Are you ready? Will you be the same? Will you work hard? So the answer is yes. So if a nalaik can become something, I think anybody can do this. So that is the game of change. Or I'm very happy, and I wish my father was here, but I know he's watching me. Thank you.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం 2014లో జిమ్స్ క్లోజ్ చేశాను 6 జిమ్స్ క్లోజ్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఐ థాట్ దట్ మై లైఫ్ ఈజ్ ఓవర్ అంటిల్ ఇన్ 2018 నా కోచ్ సిద్ధార్థ్ రాజశేఖర్కి కలిశాను అండ్ హీ టాట్ మీ హౌ టు రైజ్ బ్యాక్ I did not think that I'll ever come back, but today I'm extremely grateful that he has given me this opportunity not only to build a community of fitness enthusiasts, Kani, to be on this stage and to be on this platform. Deep gratitude, and andarki deep gratitude for coming and covering this event. Thank you so much.
So I think so all of the coaches, it's a very I think it's a good opportunity for us to come in a big screen, and it was a very good experience because we are expertise in our own field, but acting in such a film and coming into the big screen is we have never ever imagined. So thank you Siddharth and Meena for this opportunity. So I think the world needs more coaches, and we all are from different expertise, but we all join with one mission, is to impact the world and to create a better generation for our next generation, better world for the next generation. And thank you for this opportunity, and we'll work hard, and I think this group will go bigger as the next part of the film comes, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
గీతా మిక్కిలినేని ఎలా ఉన్నారు అందరూ హైదరాబాద్లో రైట్ యా థ్యాంక్ యూ 40 తర్వాత లైఫ్ చాలా కష్టంగా ఉంటుంది ఉమెన్కి. ఎవరు పట్టించుకోరు, ఎవరు మాట్లాడరు. వై షుడ్ ఐ బీ అలైవ్ అనే ఫీలింగ్ వస్తుంది ఒక తర్వాత. పిల్లలు పెద్దవాళ్ళు అయిపోతారు, వెళ్ళిపోతారు. ఐ వాజ్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ స్టేట్ అండ్ జస్ట్ సీ వాట్ హెస్ హ్యాపెన్ టు మీ. ఇలా అందరం wherever we are, after we cross a certain age, ఎలా మారిపోవచ్చు, ఎలా ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేయొచ్చు, ఎలా అనుకుని చేసుకోవచ్చు, చిన్నప్పుడు ఎలా ఉండేవాళ్ళం. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ ఇస్ పాసిబుల్. అ లిటిల్ షిఫ్ట్, అ లిటిల్ చేంజ్. సో ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అనేది స్కూల్కి మాత్రమే కాదు, ఫర్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ అస్, విచ్ ఎవర్ ఏజ్ వీఆర్. ఐ థింక్ సిద్ధార్థ్, యూర్ డూయింగ్ అ వండర్ఫుల్ జాబ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. You're all like that. We're still students and doing so well. And I think the stage will go bigger and bigger. More ordinary people like us talk and influence many and live an extraordinary life. I think this is the best platform. Thank you, Meena. Thank you so much. Thank you, press.
Yeah, hi. I don't know what to say in Hyderabadi, but namaskar. So I just want to share. अर्ज किया है, let the इरशाद flow please. किस्से मेरी जिंदगी के कुछ ऐसे हैं कि जिंदगी ने जैसे ढाला वैसा ढलता गया. मंजिल की ओर जब रास्ता ना मिला तो खुद बना के उस पर चलता गया. सफर में चुनौतियां तो बहुत मिली, पर समय समय पर सिद्धार्थ जैसे गुरुओं का साथ मिलता गया. चुनौतियों की गहराई बहुत है मानता हूँ, पर मेरे हौसलों की ऊंचाई भी ज्यादा है. अब इस खेल में मेरा सिर्फ और सिर्फ जीतने का इरादा है. So, as everyone says, streets are less crowded, but internet is overcrowded now, right? So it's our responsibility, social responsibility. It's not at all a selfish call to be a coach now, because we have a great responsibility. And with this movie, we have started spreading the message. And I accept the label of actor, but I don't think it was acting on the screen. Yeah. It was raw and real stories, right? So I think I feel very proud that universe had chosen me to bring life to many souls, because now When I go on streets, people take a selfie, not as a, not because for my what I have achieved, but they see a hope in me. Because a person like me who got blind in between is on with a smile on face, and I show it very raw. I have kept myself completely open because I want to experience the raw. I have no complaints. Blindness, theek hai, chalta rehta hai, no problem. But when I see people are finding life, I say, wow, man, universe, I'm so thankful that you have chosen me because it's a blessing. Thank you for choosing me, Siddharth. Love you, man. And tons of thanks to Meena as well for her support. Thank you. This is Kushal Kulkarni, a motivational speaker and emotional engineer. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to say that. Blind but brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. First of all, we all have so much more in ourselves, but we don't know how to bring that out. I think Siddharth has helped us bring that out and then bring whatever that we had out onto the big screen and share it with the world. And I think if you stay in the right energy with the right people, then everything is possible. That's what we've learned in the last few years. And with this movie, if this energy translates and reaches out to the right people, and if they can find even one spark, then the mission with which I believe Game of Changes started will be, successful. So thank you so much for being here.
Mani, I'll take it from here for the coins facilitation, but you can come. Let's facilitate all our masters from Siddharth for the historic moment of the Game of Change coins. First, Harsh, can you open it for the press? Next, Kushal Kulkarni. Sid, can you just come a little bit in the center because they'll cover it, yeah. Geeta. Prabhakar, Dr. Prabhakar, sorry, come. Dinas. Vishal Saini. Nikhilesh, if you can come and collect one from. Yeah. Let's give one to Mani Pavitra also, Sid, yes, because she's been such a kind soul to us. No? She should. Come on. Oh, one second. Nikhilesh, please. Mani, wait. We have to take some bites from you. 1 second. Nikhilesh, we would like you to share one word because you're also an ex-colleague and you know the cinema industry. You should just feel how it has come. 1 second.
Thank you, everyone. It's just been 4 days that I have landed in Hyderabad from Delhi. So I have relocated from Delhi to Hyderabad. I've been knowing Meena for the last 15 years. I've been in the media and industry also for the last 15 years. I have seen many movies. I have been part of many launches of movies. As you know, the movie industry is going through a very big transition. People have stopped coming to movies, primarily because of the content, which people are saying it's more to do with entertainment. I also come from partly an education background. My wife is an educationist. Because of her, actually, I've relocated here because she got a job, so I relocated with her. 15 years back, it was the other way. I relocated to Chennai and she followed me. It's my time to follow her. Now I have to kind of follow her passion. Wow. So thanks. This Hyderabad city has been wonderful. I have really found good vibes. I have my son is also here and they're studying in the very big Indus International School in Mokila. Rest I know about Meena's transformation. There were times when she was in Chennai and I was in Delhi. We used to struggle together, trying to find out ways to bring people in cinemas, to bring advertising in cinemas. But I slowly and steadily I saw the change in her, and I knew something was behind her. And one day I asked her what was behind her, and then she told about Rajsekar. I have also been part of a similar transformation journey for the last 22 years. I will not kind of reveal what I do because I'm not supposed to kind of publicize that, but I'm part of a transformational spiritual philosophy for the last 22 years. I also change people's lives. I find their Indian potential. So thank you, sir, everyone. Thank you, all the best. And I feel this is the content which is needed nowadays in cinemas. People, life stories about people who transform lives. Thank you so much.
We both are, Nikhilesh, hold on, because I want content to come. So we both have been working in PVR and we have seen so many movies, right? And you have written so many press notes,
Yes.
uncountable. How did you feel today? And be honest with us because we really want honest reviews.
Okay, so I have been a PR person throughout my life. So I have written stories about movies, I have written stories about experiences in cinemas, but this is a real experience, I can say.
Wow.
So I really wish that people should come, ordinary people should go get motivated, not through celebrities, but real life people. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nikhilesh. Thank you. Mani, we called you not to give you the mic, but take 1 minute bite from you also.
నమస్తే, నా పేరు డాక్టర్ మణి పవిత్ర. ఒక డాక్టర్ లాగా నేను ప్రతి వారము ఒక 20 మంది లేకపోతే 30 మంది పేషెంట్స్, మహా అయితే 50 మంది పేషెంట్స్కి హెల్ప్ చేయగలుగుతాను. బట్ నా మిషన్ 1 మిలియన్ పీపుల్కి వెళ్ళడానికి ఏకైక కారణం సిద్ధార్థ్ రాజశేఖర్. 2017లో నేను ఫస్ట్ టైం సిద్ధార్థ్ రాజశేఖర్ సార్ని కలిశాను. 2018-19కి మా మిలియన్ మామ్స్ అనే నా మెయిన్ ప్యాషన్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ని మోర్ దెన్ 8 మిలియన్ ప్లస్ ఉమెన్కి రీచ్ అయింది అంటే దెర్ ఇస్ ఓన్లీ one person who was there with me every step of that way, and that is none other than Siddharth Rajsekar. So a big అప్పుడు మేము కొంతమందే పనిచేసే వాళ్ళము, బట్ ఇవాళ ఇండియా మొత్తం నేనే కాదు, ఇలాంటి మాస్టర్స్ ఎంతోమంది, ఒక్కొక్కరు 1,00,000 మందికి పైగా ప్రతి నెల ఇంపాక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారంటే మా అందరి వెనకాల ఒకే ఒక పర్సన్ ఉన్నారు. దట్ ఈస్ ద విజనరీ అండ్ అ మ్యాన్ ఆన్ అ మిషన్, సిద్ధార్థ్ రాజశేఖర్. సో ప్రెస్కి మెయిన్గా చెప్పాలనుకుంది ఏంటి అంటే ఎంతోమందికి లైఫ్లో ఏదో ఒకటి చేయాలనిపిస్తుంది, కానీ ఆ చేయడానికి ఒక అవకాశం కావాలి, ఆ చేయడానికి ఒక సిస్టమ్ కావాలి. మనం ఊహిస్తే సరిపోదు, సిస్టమాటిక్ వేలో మనం పైకి ఎదగాలి అంటే ఒక పవర్ఫుల్ సిస్టమ్ అండ్ ప్రాసెస్ కావాలి. అండ్ దాని అన్నిటికీ సృష్టికర్త సిద్ధార్థ్ రాజశేఖర్. ఎస్పెషలీ ఇండియాలో మనకి మెయిన్ చేంజ్ కారణం ఆయనే. అండ్ ఐ ఆల్సో ఉట్టి అడల్ట్స్కే కాదు, వాళ్ళ వైఫ్ వనితా సిద్ధార్థ్ నెక్స్ట్ అనే కమ్యూనిటీ రన్ చేస్తున్నారు. అందరు పిల్లలు బిలో 16 years ఉన్న పిల్లలు కూడా, 12 years నుంచి 16 years ఉన్న పిల్లలందరినీ కూడా నెక్స్ట్ జనరేషన్ ఇప్పటి నుంచే వాళ్ళు ప్రపంచానికి తయారు చేస్తున్నారు. సో లెట్స్ గివ్ ఇట్ అప్ టు వనిత ఫర్ ద అమేజింగ్ వర్క్ దట్ వీ డూ. బికాజ్ యాజ్ పేరెంట్స్ మనం ఎంతో ఒకరిమే కష్టపడతా ఉంటాము, మన పిల్లలు కూడా ఆ జర్నీలో భాగస్వామ్యం అవుతారు. కానీ వాళ్ళతో మనం కమ్యూనికేట్ చేయడానికి ఎలా మాట్లాడాలి అనేది ఒక గ్యాప్ అనేది వస్తుంది. ఆ గ్యాప్ని బ్రిడ్జ్ వనిత చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఇట్స్ ఎ బ్రిలియంట్ థింగ్. మేమంతా ట్రైనర్స్, కోచెస్, అందరం ఒక కంప్యూటర్ వెనకాల పని చేయడం చాలా బాగా వస్తుంది, కానీ మా స్టోరీస్ని మాస్టర్స్కి మెయిన్ సినిమా రూపంలో ప్రెజెంట్ చేయడానికి మెయిన్ పర్సన్ ఇస్ మీనా చాబ్రియా. ఎస్, ప్రతి ఒక్కరు ఇలాంటి పవర్ఫుల్ మూమెంట్లో ఒక్కొక్క చెయ్యి వేస్తేనే అది ఎంతో దూరం రీచ్ అవ్వడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. ఫిల్మ్లో మనం ఈ మధ్య చూస్తుంటే కమర్షియల్ బిజినెస్ పరంగా చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్ మూవీస్ అవుతున్నాయి. అసలు ఒక ఎథిక్స్, మొరాలిటీ అనేది కంప్లీట్గా ఎవేడ్ అయిపోయిన టైంలో ఇలాంటి పవర్ఫుల్ స్టోరీస్ని, రియల్ లైఫ్ స్టోరీస్ని, ఇవేం యాక్టర్స్ కాదు, వీళ్ళంతా ఎవరి కాళ్ళు ఎవ్రీ డే ఒక వేల మందిని ఇంపాక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నారు స్టేజ్ మీద ఉన్న వాళ్ళందరూ. ఈ ఇంపాక్ట్ని మెయిన్ స్ట్రీమ్ మీడియాలోకి తీసుకురావాలంటే సినిమా ఈజ్ అ వెరీ పవర్ఫుల్ మీడియం, అండ్ మీనా ఈజ్ అ పవర్ఫుల్ and wonderful bridge for all of us. Thank you so much for all that you are doing. Thank you so much, Meena. And also to all the leaders here, Vishal, Dinaz, Dr. Prabhakar, Geeta Mikulneni, Kushal Kulkarni, and Harsh. ఒకళ్ళు మ్యూజిషియన్ అయితే ఒకళ్ళు ప్రొడక్టివిటీ ఇంజనీర్, ఒకళ్ళు ఉమెన్ మెనోపాజ్ విషయంలో వర్క్ చేస్తుంటే ఒకళ్ళు కంప్లీట్లీ గోయింగ్ బ్యాక్ టు రూట్స్, నేచర్కి దగ్గరగా ఎలా ఉండి చేయాలో చేస్తున్నారు. వీళ్ళందరూ కూడా చాలా పవర్ఫుల్ వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు. వాళ్ళ స్టోరీస్ మనకి ఈరోజు రియల్గా చూస్తానికి అవకాశం ఇచ్చినందుకు రియల్లీ వుడ్ లైక్ టు థ్యాంక్ వనిత, మీనా అండ్ సిద్ధార్థ్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ దట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్. వి విష్ లైక్ it has to become mainstream. Education should happen very powerfully in theaters, and I'm sure it will happen with all of you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Press, any questions? We'll sit now and answer. Is it okay to stand or you want us to sit? Standing? Okay, leave it.
Okay.
Push it up that side.
You can take. You can take.
Teach me Telugu, okay? బాగున్నారా? We already over బాగున్నారా, సాప్టారెలా over. Now lunch time. Okay. I thought Hyderabad biryani would be the best, but I'm not enjoying. Still, yes. So.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Meena ma'am.
Yes.
This side.
Which side?
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
Good, sir.
Good to see you back.
Thank you.
And the Game of Change movie. Who are the target audience of that?
The target.
Basically, you are releasing in the main theaters or
Yes.
selective?
No. So, thank you for asking the question, sir, and nice to meet you again. The target audience are anyone who wants to say, I won't give up in life if I can hold someone. There's a huge community behind us. We are all ready to hold the hands, and I'm still a co-producer, but Siddharth is the best person to talk. So, the target audience is anyone and everyone. We want to reach to the masses of India and say this is possible. Yes, it's coming on mainstream. You will see it in cinemas 4 to 8 weeks from now, and also in OTTs for sure. And this is a cinema tour we're doing with our own community for promotions and stuff. We will be having more and more. This is a community first ever community-based screening. If you see the future of cinema, it is going to be people, actors, and producers and the distribution houses who have communities to showcase the content, right? Like I'm an ardent Rajnikant fan. I don't know when the release happens, how it happens. It happens through a major discussion. But from communities, this is the first time ever you go into a login page, then you are directed to a WhatsApp group. From WhatsApp group, we are directly communicating every day. And I think without Siddharth, it wouldn't have been possible. And all of us here know how much difficulty it is to get people to cinema. But today, 10 o'clock in the morning, the show was houseful. Was it believable, sir? From the press side. I and Ram sir were talking about other movies. In the morning, 10 o'clock, full show.
And this is the standalone film, or there is a couple of film stories?
This is a sequel. We will not stop here. So 2025, we did sequel 1. GOC 2 trailer was already sent. I will give it to Ram sir also for the press and media. There will be sequels, but Siddharth also can add up to this.
Siddharth.
Yes, so the target market, if you see, we have chosen stories that cater to every, like Geeta, menopause, catering to women. Vishal's example of, he's predominantly from North India, Agra. He's doing work over there, so he's catering to that audience. And we're dubbing this in 4 languages, already done. And Dinaz is very much from Hyderabad, and her story will connect to so many families. And she literally restarted her business after so many years. Devina is only 16, 17 years old. So we want to cater to the next generation. So the ideal target market is anyone who feels that they want to change their life. And usually if you see, when people are going through some kind of a crisis or emergency, that's when they emerge. And this movie should inspire them that, if that person can do it, I can do it. So that's the feeling behind the movie. So the target market could be anyone, and we chose stories based on that.
Good to see you in Hyderabad. And one more question. What can you elaborate about the ILH?
So ILH
Internet Lifestyle Hub.
Yes, that's the name of the community.
Okay.
Yeah. So Hub is a place where we all come together. And the goal of ILH is to inspire, each one is building their own hub. And eventually we want to make this as a network of hubs. We are already supporting each other. Like even this room was filled by all of us combined. So each has a community of 5,000, 10,000 like that. So we want to have a network of hubs, and that becomes, eventually we want to see this to become an alternate education system where everybody in India, we want to see them learning in some hub, a health hub, relationship hub, business hub. That's the goal.
To add up to this 1 second, I want to add up. If you all want to know the numbers, if I can tell you what's the power of ILH, right? Because I think stories is one part which we showed you, which is nice to see, good feel, motivating. Then you can ask, ma'am, how do we make money? This is the man who helps you make money, right? And the average student, I'll ask this to Siddharth so he can explain the average.
share that number.
Yeah, please share average and top.
Of course, we have more than 35,000 people in the community. Not everybody is going at that speed. But what I've been able to audit, our top students have collectively generated more than 1,000 crores in the last 7 years.
Oh, great.
That's the number as of today.
And community is joining free or there is
We have different memberships. There are free webinars, then they go into 5,000 rupee memberships, there are 20,000 memberships, there's advanced 1-2 lakh memberships depending on how, like university, like getting into a college. So depending on how intense they want to learn, we have different membership levels, and all of us are following a membership model.
good. All the best for the new project.
Thank you.
Hi, Sid. Here.
Yeah.
This is Rani. As you said that Game of Change Part 2 will be better version of the Game of Change Part 1. So how confident you are will carry these type of emotions in the Part 2?
The best part is we have hundreds of stories in our community. We could only pick 8. We only have that much of time. But having said that, Game of Change 1, we did it with a very limited budget. And Meena, we'll talk about the budget part. Because for me, it was a new experience doing a movie. Because we are self-funding it. No investor, nothing. We had to put in whatever we had to do. So, and for me, since I've done webinars, I've done videos on YouTube, all of that I've done, but I understood movie making is a totally different ball game. Like I can shoot an ad in 30 seconds, but to do a 30-second shot in a movie, we need 3 hours, 4 hours. So, I understood the depth of this. So now that I've understood, we've had our own set of learnings, and Game of Change 2, we are already thinking about next generation. Like next generation is on AI. That's why flesh and code. So we want to go in the AI. We're still working on the plot and the whole thing, but we want to make it more like a 2-hour format, not like a 53-minute. And we want to make it where we have different stories, but all are interweaving into each other with the end objective. Like the entire Game of Change series will be to inspire people to become leaders. That's the core. Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah. So to add on to this, I think Sid is being very humble by saying we have self-funded. We have given our blood and sweat, frankly.
Yes.
The year's salary is gone. What I worked in PVR, thank you for earlier. But just to tell you, our learnings has been very, very, self-worth point of time, like how I can explain, is that first we didn't set up a production house. We were bootstrapping it from both of us. We were just saying, okay, this budget we have to give tomorrow to the cameraman. And I'm very, very honest because I was one of you earning 50,000, 1 lakh rupees a month. And whatever the PF money I had, whatever, I said, Sid, for the costs and we'll see what's happening later. And this is a fact. Sid will agree to it and he will say. So we were just doing monthly spends. We were putting on monthly budgets and we didn't know what will be the challenge. We didn't know what will be the KDM charges. We didn't know what will be the conversion. We didn't know that so many languages had to be converted. We had to do dubbing and everything is money, right? In cinema, you touch, everything is money. So the first thing we did for Game of 2 is formed a production house and it's called, Siddharth will tell you the name of it.
We've decided to call it Golden Age Productions.
Yeah.
And we want to promote the Golden Age. Yes.
So first we formed a production company. Then I told Siddharth, no more spending money from our side, which we will, but we'll have to also go to the producers. Obviously, I'm pitching in a plan of pitching into all the major productions in terms of who will understand that there is a change going to happen and this change is now. And if anyone wants to approach us and do the GOC together, it will be 2 hours plus. We will not change the characters of, the real actors. I'm not sure what format we really want to go forward to, but we will definitely be with the batches of our students. Now, here's an important twist. The twist is, why are we so confident on GOC 2? Is because this we both met and I am very, very fond. I'm very, very fond of Siddharth. So we just played a little happy birthday slide, and then we did one ad of ILH, and it all started from there. So we envisioned a larger vision. But now if you ask me, 2026, 27, I think half of the world will know ILH and Siddharth Rajsekar. The globe will know, because when you come to cinema, this is what happens. It's a very powerful medium. And GOC2, the topic itself was decided, and the trailer was also shot and finished in Udaipur, Rajasthan, Jaisalmer, Rajasthan, and we have done amazing scripting of AI integration with our novel thing. So we are moving towards the world. We are not stopping here, because every day we need to evolve. And the best thing is, see, if you give a writer, with all due respect, they will write the script and everything. Here it's already scripted. We need to fine tune it. So it's working out easy for us. So yeah, we have a production house in place. We have everything in place.
And to any story or any cinema, so there will be the initial point to hit the either director or the producer. So this is the point I want to make the cinema to educate the people who are watching the cinema. So what is that point you say?
The simple point is, it does not matter where you're coming from. All that matters is where you want to go.
Yeah.
And if you're in the right environment, you can get there. That's the core message. Yeah.
So that's for Siddharth. Please give me a round of applause for this. From my side, when I pitched this whole concept to Siddharth, it was like, you're doing so much and you're not taking credit for it. You know, and how does a person in Coimbatore or a person in Tirupur know about Siddharth Rajsekar? Obviously, there will be bits and pieces. But at the time now, the world should know you, and we need to show you in a different format. That's the point I hit the director saying, if you want to do something good for the society and be a part of a larger game, play the game now and have the game of change now.
And just to add to that also, like next generation, they look up to cricketers, film stars as role models. I think it is time that they get the role models who are like this.
Yeah.
The real role models have really been through some tough challenges and have come through it. And if they can connect with the real role models, and of course all of them have their own communities, I feel that will be so much more, it will not come from a space of glitter and glamour, which is important in an industry like this, but there's going to be some authenticity. They're going to be able to connect with a person who they look up to, and their life will change because of what that person is going to do to them. So we want to shift the way even the next generation look at role models through this kind of storytelling.
All the very best to GOC Universe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
That was a fantastic and that was like a mind-blowing movie. I mean, I've been very fortunate to be your student, so blessed. And you know, some of my friends, when they sort of tell their stories, so I could connect very, very emotional, deeply, which I know is a core part of you. As a viewer, I wanted to ask, how do you think? Because there are three scenes that just blew me away. One is the burning and the fire of Nalanda. I mean, I don't think any other movie person has done this. We are also in a fantastical world. Nobody's brought that Indian heritage and richness, and that probably was really true because you've anecdotally said that. And second is the water scene where the dancers and people are there. That actually also hit me very hard. That gives you a small glimpse of the way you are thinking. I wanted a small explanation on that. And the last scene, desert. I saw a Buddhist monk, and then you in almost like a space alien suit. That reminded me of like Guardians of the Galaxy and all that. And suddenly you're also talking about flesh and code. Just want to know, how do you think? Like, that's the one thing.
I have to first thank the creative team, because I just gave the idea. I said, this is the idea, and then they do it. So I want to thank the team behind that actually thought about it. But going back to it, it is coming from my core, which is I'm not only passionate about technology and growth, and now in our communities we are infusing AI in a huge way. We have so many amazing AI specialists also. But with technology, spirituality is also strong. So I think that is one message. If we are, because of that core, we're able to bring in both flesh, code, humanity, and not getting lost. And again, I've been influenced by all the great, like from The Matrix to Interstellar to all the Chris Nolan format. In fact, that is like the base for me. When I speak to the directors and even the music director, I was saying that I want that kind of a feel. When people leave the room, leave the film theater, they should feel like that something has shifted inside. And they're thinking about, okay, is this the life I'm going to live, or is there a new reality that I can step into? Like, that's the kind of thought process. But yes, to answer your question, there's the team that thinks and put this together. So I think all of us should give a round of applause to the creative team. Yeah, thank you, the creative team, for putting it all together.
But Jay, I want to answer this one part of Nalanda burning, and you won't believe I wanted, typically, if anyone is from movie, we preserve the costumes, we preserve the sets, whatever elements of the movie, and say that it's so important to keep it, and then, you know, it's there. They don't give it to anyone. All the cinema sets will be there. But when the set of Nalanda was made, it was quite a size, and I told the team that, can I take it home? They said, the process is to burn it, and we will burn it. Yeah, they didn't.
It was burnt.
Yeah, it was burnt. We didn't keep it. So we didn't want anything to reappear in a stage, so we followed all the process, and that's very interesting to tell you guys that we burnt the Nalanda, and we did whatever was required as by the script and by the concept, and going back to what Sid said, that we followed the roots. Thank you everyone for joining in. I'll leave it to Siddharth for...
Yes, one more, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah.
Okay. Siddharth Rajsekar. You wrote 4 books, they are different pattern. And we are coming to Game of Change, all series seems to be.
Can you repeat the question again? Yeah.
Game of Changes
Game of Changes?
is a series.
Series. Yes. So the question is, I've written books, you're connecting the books.
Seems to be same.
Of course, this is the series. So I have a book series. So I Can Coach is all about stories. Okay, which people have written their stories. And Game of Change will be, we'll pick the best stories from there for the silver screen.
Okay.
We already have 263 stories that are in our books.
He's also asking if there's a pattern of 4 different, so explain 4 books, then he'll tell you.
You Can Coach, Libertation, Transformation, Resilience.
Yes, so You Can Coach is the book that I wrote, which is more like a textbook for the students on how to build a community. I Can Coach is a book series where we are selecting the best stories from our community and showcasing that. So we have already done 7 volumes of I Can Coach. And now through those I Can Coach stories, we'll be picking stories for Game of Change.
Okay.
So that's the process, how I'm picking the stories.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. And anyone else you want to answer the question? Please finish.
What kind of response are you expecting from audience? Means what would you say, ma'am?
I'm expecting love and acceptance. And this is not a drama. This is not a action film. This has not got any hero. This has not got any genre. It's the first ever coaching genre. Never heard about it.
And you can tell about the OTT
Yeah,
the
when we
category,
approached
right?
OTT, there's no category of coaching and mentorship. Like even if it is releasing in OTT, and this is the first ever thing, you'll see docufictions of people who are either themselves inspiring or the stories of people. But this is the first ever living example of people who are living and showing the way across. So this is the first genre we have created also.
Okay.
Genre, yeah. The budget of the movie is 1.25 to 1.5 with marketing and everything. And we are hopeful that we'll do the next one in a much more extravagant way, but not glamorous way for sure, because glamour is not into us. So yeah, we want to educate people. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming, press.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, press, for coming in. And thank you again, once of all. Let's give it to Siddharth for...
Yeah, I just want to say a big thanks to each one of you for being here. And, this is the start of the revolution, so we need all of your support, and we need all of you to share this with your family, friends, and let them experience this new world. So, big round of applause to all of you for being here. Thank you, Meena, and thanks to all the masters. I'll see you in the next one.